Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum and very good evening. And so in this video, I would like to show and I would like to teach one example about the trapezoidal rule, the method that we can use to estimate or can be to approximate area under the graph or to approximate the solution or the answer for the indefinite integral. So let's get started. Okay, so in the last class, I have shown to you guys one example about the and also the conceptual for the first rule in chapter 5. So just a quick recap for so initially we can estimate the area under the graph by using rectangle shape, but again we still have some error here. We ignore this region and then we switch to the rectangle shape to the trapezium shape, so we will have more accurate or much better approximation. And we also have then at least we have know how we want to implement the trapezoidal rule of in this red box, and h is the width of each of the equal trapezium. So n here represents the number of trapezium that we use for the approximation. Alright, so different n will result with a different value for approximation. And to obtain a better approximation, we need to use a higher value of n. So our answer will much close to the theoretical value. Alright, so one quick example for this video. Right, so we already have shown this direct example, and for this video I would like to show you this example. Okay, example number 2. Right, so okay. Right, so here we want to use the rule with 4 subintervals to estimate the integral from 1 to 4 of x squared minus 2 dx, correct to 4 decimal places. Alright, so for step number 1, you have to identify the 3 things. So we identify their n, a, and b. So we remember n is the subinterval, so here we have 4 as our n, and a is our lower limit, which in this case is 1 lower limit, so 1, and b is our upper limits, 4. Right, so we have identified n, a, and b. Next, from these 3 values we can calculate h. So h from the last class we know formula b minus a divide with an n. So now we just simply replace all the values. So we have 4 minus 1 divide by n, and this 4 will give us answer equal to 3 over 4. Right? Alright, so next we need to identify the function. So function here is what are being used in the integral. So here is our fx or y. So we have y. So y is equal to x squared minus 2. Okay, so we have done our step number 1. Right, so next we move on to step number 2 here. So step 2 I write here. So from the formula we need to substitute n with what we have used for. So just replace n with 4. So we have the much specific formula for this rule. So h over 2 big bracket y naught plus y4 for n plus with 2 times total y1 plus y2 plus y3, and we will stop at y3 because of n is 4 minus 1 we get 3, and 3 is our last term for this equation. Right, so we have done step 2. Now we move on for step number 3. We need to draw a table. So table, draw a table. Right, so we move on for step number 3. Alright, so for the table, you have to draw a table consisting 3 columns, right? Okay, so for the first column, we will draw for the we have, so this column is for our x, and the next column is for our y. So y equal to y is the function used is x squared minus 2, right? So in y part, we need to split into 2 parts because we want to differentiate between the first part y0 and y and y4 with the inner side of y. So, okay, so which means we need to find x0, x1, x2, x3, and the last one x number 4. Okay, why I know we will stop at 4 because our n is 4, which means we just need to find value from x0 until x4, or n is 4 is n. Okay, so for each of x will be resulting different value of y, which means x0 will give us value for y0, and x1 will give us value for y1, x2 will give us value for y2, x3 will give us value for y3, and last but not least, x4 will give us value for y4. Okay. Alright. Pardon my number, not so straight. Okay, so on the last row, we need to use summation. Sum, which means we have to find sum of each of the column represent. Alright, so before we go for y, we need to decide value for x0. So remember, x0 always start with our lower limit, or a. So in this case, our a is 1, so which means we have to just put x0 as 1. Alright, so now we have x1. So to find x0, simply add the value for x1, 1 for x1, just plus with our h is 3 over 4. Okay, so we will have value for x1. So x1 is 7 over 4. Okay, and we keep repeating. So 7 over 4 plus with h 3 over 4 Okay, we have pi over 2 for x2 and keep repeating. So plus 3 over 4 for our h. We have 13 over 4. And the last one, x4, we have 4. Last one. Alright, so to check your answer whether the sequence is correct, just check at the last part. Here, make sure your xn must always equal to b. So remember, our b is 4, our upper limit. So make sure that your value for xn of the last part for x must be always equal to b, which is 4 in this case. Alright, so now next we proceed to find the value of y. So y, to make things short and to cut some time, we can use some one trick of the calculator. Okay, so the first trick is, first we have to copy all the function x squared minus 2 inside the calculator. So we have x squared minus 2, right? So now to insert or to input or to give value of x, just simply press calc for short form for calculate. So calculate, just insert our x 1, 1. So equal to confirm and equal again to get the value. So we have value for negative 1 for our y naught. So y naught is equal to negative 1. Alright, now we want to continue to find value for y1. So y1 we have to use value for x1. So again, do the same process of the calculator. So just again press calculate. So insert our x input, so 7 over 4, confirm and get answer. So we have value for y1 equal to 17 over 6. Okay. 17 over 16. Yes, you also can use decimals, but make sure for decimals always take at least 4 decimal point. Okay, you may use decimals or you also can use fraction, doesn't matter. But for decimal again, I stress out this here because you have to at least try to take the 4 decimal point. Alright? Okay, now we continue for x2. x2 we have to insert value for x2 to get y2. Again calculate for y2 5 over 2 equal confirm. So we have 17 over 4. So y2 17 over 4. Continue again. Calculate 13 over 4 for y3. So we get 137 over 16 for value of y3. Okay, and the last one for y4, we have to insert value for x4, which is 4, confirm equal, we get 16. So 16. Sorry, 14, my bad. 14. Okay, so y4 is equal to 14. Alright, so see how I split the beginning part, the starting, and the ending of y at the different column. Why? Because I want to spread the two part, this part, as well as this part. Okay? So to make things easy, so the yellow part is the sum between this value and this value, and the last one, or the inner part, is the sum between y1, y2 and y3. Okay, so just now we find the summation, the total. So minus 1 plus 14, we get 13 as the answer. And for the second column, 17 over 16 plus with 17 over 4 plus 27 over 16 will give us answer 111 over 8. 111 over 8. Alright, so we have find the summation. Okay, and then we have done step number 3. So C, you just create the table of value for y and x, and then we go for step number 4. We need just replace back the value of what we have get here, summation, into the part of the equation in step number 3, step number 2. Right. So for step number 4, just use back the value that we get from step number 3 to be inserted into the formula in step number 1. So we just use this again. So h is 3 over 4 from step number 1. So we get h 3 over 4 divide with 2 from the equation, and bracket is the summation from the yellow part is 13 plus with 2 in bracket sum from the pink part is 111 over 8 and close bracket. Okay, then we just simply calculate the answer. So for the old model calculator, you need to press by part, not one go. You have to press inside the bracket first, then you go for the outside part. But for the new model, you shouldn't have issue to get the answer. Okay, so let's just press. So bracket of 3 over 4 over 2 big bracket again 13 plus 2 times 111 over 8 close bracket and bracket again. Alright, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bracket or enough that equal. So we get the answer 15. The answer is 15.28125. So 15.28125. Right. Okay. So this one is not the final answer again, because we need to answer back to the question, which is they ask us to get the answer correct to the 4 decimal point. So we have just need 4 points, so we can run off 15.2813 is our final answer. Alright? Okay, so we have done the example for the trapezoidal rule for this 4 and 4. Okay, I hope you can try at least alone to create the table of value for any given n, and also from the question that I will be giving at the end of the Discord. Sorry. Okay, I think we shall continue in the next video for the Simpsons rule. Okay, so thank you. Have a good time and day. Bye.